Hello there. This is the astrological forecast for 2009 for Libra. Libra, your main themes for this year are going to be home and family, your personal development, and also your vision and dreams. Pluto has just moved into Capricorn on November the 26th, and Pluto is all about transformation. It destroys anything that is not working or anything that is not right or good, and it brings about an utter rebuilding of something entirely new. And Libra, for you, it's in your fourth house of home and family. Now, Pluto in this fourth house can very often mean that you need time alone, space, away from people, just to be quiet, just to be peaceful, to go introspective. And Pluto in this house as well can often mean some upheavals, some changes in the home and the family area. And you may find that somebody who, in your family, who you've not seen for a long time, suddenly appears, suddenly comes back into your life, suddenly has a presence again. Or likewise, somebody who has been around for a while, but maybe you've been in an unhealthy relationship with, or an obsessive relationship with, this may just be time for an ending, time for clearing the decks and being ready to create something brand new. And Pluto also going through this house means you look at your roots, you look at your history, where you've come from, what you're about, what you need emotionally, where you can get your power from inside you, how you can unleash that power more and more in your everyday life. But it is a time for overhauling those relationships and being ready to start new beginnings. This is a process that will take time. It's in that house for the next 16 years, but you often find that when a planet such as strong with the strength of Pluto comes into this fourth house, all of a sudden things do start to change, and you're probably already even noticing that now, Libras. Changes happening already. So what's important for you, Libras, is that you don't go into denial, that you don't try and rationalize the situation. Being an air sign, you like to think it and rationalize everything. No, be honest with yourself. Look inside. Don't blame others for the situations that's going on. Look inside yourself and see what it is that you're doing and what's going on with you and what changes you need to make so that you can become a more authentic person in your close relationships, and particularly in your family relationships. Now, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, abundance, success, moves into Aquarius on the 5th of January of 2009. And it's there for a whole year. And it's in your 5th house, which is the house of creativity. It's the house of acting. It's the house of children. It's the house of romance. But most of all, it's about becoming more creative. It's very often a time when I've seen clients get married. They get proposals. They have love affairs. They have a lot of romance in their lives. Jupiter brings this in, and also it's a great time to start new creative pursuits. Something musical, something artistic. Some acting maybe being on the stage. Anything that appeals to you that is creative, this is the time for you. Starting a new business, being entrepreneurial. This is all 5th house activity. I must also caution you that Neptune, the planet of visions and dreams, spirituality, higher love, is making a conjunction with Jupiter in your 5th house as well for this coming year. And Neptune, whilst it can also bring hopes and dreams coming true, it can also bring in some delusion, some illusions, and some confusion. So you've got to be quite careful that you don't draw to yourself possibly a romantic partner that's unavailable. Maybe they're not available physically, maybe they've got another partner, or maybe emotionally they're immature and they're not able to really be with you. This is something else that the Neptune effect can have on this 5th house for you, Libras. So it's just a note of caution to say that whilst the love of your dreams can come in, be cautious and try to go slowly and take off the rose-tinted glasses and take an objective view. Time there to use your objectivity and to not jump into the romance and the excitement of everything that you're feeling. Saturn. Saturn, the planet of constriction, of responsibility, has been in your 12th house, Libra, since the fall of 2007. And it's going to stay there until the end of October 2009. This has meant that you have been forced to look inside yourself. You've been forced to face the demons, to face things that maybe you didn't like as well. Saturn going through this house can mean enforced feeling limited, feeling imprisoned. Sometimes it's a stay in hospital, sometimes it's a stay somewhere where you feel confined, where you can't get out. So you may have already experienced some of these things, but Saturn mainly in this house is for you to really look inside of yourself at patterns that you have, psychological, emotional patterns that you have that really don't work for you in your relationships, in your life. It's a time to look at being compassionate with other people, people who are less fortunate than yourself, not to focus on your own things so much, but upon other people and to consider them. And Saturn will come out of Virgo and go into the sign, your sign, Libra, on October 29th of 2009, and it's there for 2.5 years. So this is quite a turning point for you, Libra. It's the start of another 30-year cycle in your life when you can start to make choices about what it is you want. It's new beginnings, new things that you really want to get involved with, that you want to bring into your life in a concrete way, in a very practical way. It's like coming out of a cocoon. Many of you may have felt depressed and sad in some ways, as though life has been on hold for you. Well, by the end of October, you'll start to feel as though things are moving and opening up for you once again. So, as far as your career is concerned, it could be very favourable. There could be some new opportunities coming in, some offers, people offering you some exciting things to expand your business. You'll certainly be able to sell anything to anybody this year. Your powers of persuasion are very hot. So if you're in sales or in marketing, sell something you're excited about, you're going to do very, very well. But you must really choose very wisely about what you commit to, because it will be 1 year of this flow with selling and excitement, but make sure that you commit to something you really enjoy and really like, because you will have to get down to serious work when Saturn does come into Libra, into your sign at the end of October 2009. Your relationships, yes, as I said, you could fall wildly in love if you choose this year. There's travel, there's some nice social things with a partner if you're already committed, and new relationships, remember, thinking long term. Your health, you've got to be quite disciplined with your health, your diet and your exercise. Otherwise, the square with Libra to Pluto in Capricorn could make you tire easily and also age easily. So be aware, Libra, you've got to take action, keep up your exercise, keep up your diet. Very important. But it's a very empowering year, a year of looking inwards, and at the same time sharing a lot of social activities with other people. Thank you.